Well, as you know, I have done some TV, and I've done, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've started doing TV. And the guys that I work with locally always make me feel comfortable, but it's still a little, it can get a little bit where I get a little wound up and I'm not myself. And you've totally put me at ease, so I feel very, very relaxed, and I've been able to communicate well and be myself, which I know whenever I'm relaxed I can communicate very well. And when I'm with my patients, I can speak in this manner, but there's been some times, as you know, flew out to California last year, and I was a mess because of there were bright lights, and it was just a lot. I felt fine until I actually got on the set, but once I was on the set, I was sweating, and they were cutting and snapping and dabbing me, and makeup. They were yelling for makeup, and it was just really, really unnerving. And then I felt like it really came through on the video later. So I would say that just the fact that I'm in a more comfortable environment, and then I just feel like I'm carrying on a conversation with you, has been a very different experience. Well, they had me sitting on a couch too. Like, even just the way I'm sitting right now, like, this was so much better because they kept saying, you're slouching, sit up in the couch. And I was like sitting on a couch, and it was like, put your shoulders back. And they were like telling me how to, it was really not, they were really nice. I'm not taking anything away from, they were trying so hard, but I never could get comfortable. I was like, the more that it's like when somebody's coaching you on your golf swing. It's like they're telling you so many things that you can't focus on. Keep your elbows straight. You got to turn with your hips. You're thinking about all this stuff, and then you look like a klutz. You're trying to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I track as much as I can. That's one thing I don't love about TV. I know that TV is the king of advertising, but it's hard to track TV because you don't get you don't get a phone call or a web hit, and you can't quantify where it came from. But I do track as much as I can. I love direct mail because I can put a tracking number on it. I love the internet because you can track everything off the internet, and then you can quantify these conversion points in the marketing process. Makes it a lot easier for me to find out what's working and what's not. And if you can't test it and track it, then you're gambling. You have to be smart about this, and there is a science to it. There's definitely an art to marketing, but there's also the science part, and you have to let the art and the science work together to maximize your ability to market.
Yeah. And what have you found, like on the website? You were telling me that you find that people are more interested in finding out about you. And
Yes, by far, every month, when the amount of time that somebody spends on my website, I look at the pages and then how much time they spend on each page. And it's always double the amount of time of any other page is Meet the Doctor. The button where they click on the navigation bar, Meet the Doctor, people are always twice as much time there. People spend 2, 3, 4 minutes there, and then on the other areas of the website it might be 20, 30 seconds. But the second, and this is interesting too, is the second place that people spend the most time is Meet the Staff. They want to know the people that are there in the office. So, I would be surprised. A lot of doctors won't even put their staff on there. But like I was saying earlier, I have a wonderful group of ladies. They're very interesting. They're all beautiful women. And people want to know who those people are too. And to me, my staff is my greatest asset. And most of the time, there's more time interacting with the patient is spent with my staff than they actually spend with me. So it's really an important component, and it really didn't sink in with me until I noticed that on the website.